Hi, good evening. I do thank you for tuning in to Poem Praise 2. Certainly, peace and blessings be upon you this evening. And we're going to move right along in How to Eat to Live. Now, the chapter that we went through yesterday was why they urge you to eat the swine. The next chapter is the pig, swine. And it goes like this. Now, I think we have said enough about the poisonous animal called, in Arabic, khanizir, or khanizir. I don't know if I said that correctly, so I must spell it for you. It's spelled Khanzir. Now, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the swine is the filthiest and foulest animal human beings could have resorted to for food. The flesh of the swine, while cooking, has a very different smell from that of other animals' flesh while cooking. And even when it is not being cooked, it has a bad smell. Worms and insects take to its flesh, while in the farmer's curing stage, faster than to any other animal's flesh. And in a few days, it is full of worms. In many cases, the eater of the flesh becomes nauseated when the flesh is being cooked in the early morning. It is a divinely prohibited flesh, and God, Allah, has prohibited you and me, my brothers and sisters of the black nation, from eating it or even touching its dead carcasses. Please, for our health's sake, stop eating it. For our beauty's sake, stop eating it. For our obedience to God and His laws against this flesh, stop eating it. For a longer life, stop eating it. And for the sake of modesty, stop eating it. Do you know that if we, the 22 million lost found members of our nation here in America, would stop eating this pig, his poison swine flesh, it would mean a great economic saving to us. And I do not think the government would be so eager to eat it themselves if we would obey this divine law against this divinely prohibited flesh. There is an old foolish answer our people have given to such advice. The white folks eat it, and my grandparents ate it, and they lived to be 75 and 80 years old. If Noah and Methuselah had heard you boasting that your parents lived only 75 or 80 years eating poison, they would have considered your parents as never having grown up to become adults according to their good way of eating the best food about twice a week and living nearly 1,000 of our present calendar years, which consists of 365 days. God does not punish us for the crime of disobedience to his laws when we are ignorant of his laws. But after knowledge of his laws, he is justified in punishing us by setting the full penalty according to the disobedience. As I have previously said in this book, most vegetables that are sold on the public market are good to eat with the exception of those Allah prohibits, such as collard greens and the rough turnip salads. You have plenty of other vegetables to eat. And you have good beans other than lima beans, field butter beans called baby lima beans, and black-eyed peas, field peas as we call them. Now, that does complete the chapter for the pig, swine. Our next chapter coming up, just to give you a preview of the title, is going to be fasting. So I do thank you for tuning in to Poem Praise 2, and I will be having more for you because we're definitely going to get through this book. This is what we have got through already, and this is what we have to go. And we will patiently but surely get through this. So I want you to be blessed and have a wonderful rest of the evening, and I'll talk with you guys later, okay? Later, y'all.